Right. Welcome to Passionpreneur Success Stories. Dr. Manoharsha, it's a privilege to have you here.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. It's my privilege to speaking with you today.
Great, and really nice to see the way you have transformed yourself and the way your journey has been progressing there. Right. So let's first understand about before joining Passionpreneur Mentorship, like what were the kind of challenges or the roadblocks that you were seeing and the reasons that became the one that you chose Passionpreneur for. And so how was the journey before Passionpreneurs for you?
Hmm. Uh, Actually, before telling which are the roadblocks, after getting into the mentorship, I understood the main roadblock was the mindset itself. So the rest are other excuses. So I was also like any other mediocre doctor to say. I was in my own small comfort zone. I was against taking any major risks, which was, I think, one of the biggest roadblock to growth. So, which I realized only once I joined the Passionpreneur.
Interesting. So you not taking risk, you realize that's the biggest risk, and then you were just like any other doctor. And since you mentioned that you are a doctor, can we understand like what has been your specialization? Like when you say doctor, what have you done like in terms of your education, and what is your specialization in the medical field?
Yes, sir. I have finished my MS general surgery. Then I have done my fellowship in Keyhole surgery. So I'm a practicing general and laparoscopic surgeon in Vijayawada, Andhra Pradesh.
Great, interesting. Laparoscopy, and then that's your specialization. I think that's one of the thing, a field that is growing as well, right? Where
Yes.
people are looking for some medical help in those areas. So that's amazing. Good to know how you have been like able to like not only educate yourself, but being able to do some of those specializations and working there. So what actually motivated you to join Passionpreneur Mentorship?
Uh, Thing is, when I understood when Dev sir was telling about why so many people are not really successful, it's just because of the way they think, the way they were conditioned to believe certain false beliefs, which he clearly showed with some examples in the masterclass. That really stuck me, made me to think, rethink. Actually, I think I was also suffering with those symptoms of mediocrity. And I thought this is the only way to find my purpose, my calling. So I always believe that you're not just a doctor just by chance, just because you did some hard work, you got some good grades. I believe there are so many millions out there who always wish to be a doctor but couldn't be because of whatever the reasons. Now that God has given this wonderful opportunity to be a doctor, but again, instead of being in such a noble profession, just being a mediocre doctor is not right. That's what I felt. So I thought if I join the mentorship program, I'll truly understand why I'm a doctor. I'm glad I found that. And I'm really happy I took that step. And again, I feel that's a blessing.
Of course, right. And that's amazing to know how you found your why, your purpose, right? And what specific parts of the program in Passionpreneurs helped you or benefited you during the journey?
Uh, I can't just pinpoint like one aspect, sir, because there is not even one single aspect which was not useful. Like it may be as simple as coming and operating Zoom. I was that naive about the technical part. To creating a vision and mission board. So there is at each and every step, I learned so many things. Like one day in one of the working days, we were asked to just jot down the skills, what we have learned. Then I could almost make it out to 54 to 53 skills.
Wow.
Which I have never learned in my entire 30 years of life as a school student or as a medical student. So I think that speaks to it. So there's everything. I loved the whole process, and there are so many things I learned.
And since in Passionpreneur we believe in giving more than we commit, So any specific sessions or anything that you learned actually came to you as a surprise? Oh my God, this is also something that we are getting here.
Again, there are a whole lot of surprises, sir. Yes, as you rightly said, the team always over delivers. Dev sir always over delivers, and each and every one of you, all the mentors like you, Umesh sir, Sujata ma'am, Manoj sir, everyone, they helped us a lot. And if you ask me to be a little specific, then the content creation part, like yeah, it is easy to say, yeah, you create content only, then unless and until you're visible, it's hard for people to trust you, all that. So but again, hand holding and providing the content matrix was like, wow, this is like a big time lifesaver. So yeah, and practice dojo sessions of closing, so many things, sir. So I think these are some of the things which really came as a surprise and helped me a lot.
Great. And you yourself have been a practicing doctor, and I know you were successful in your own ways because you are into a good field. What made you choose a mentor in life?
Sir, I believe in order to be some average doctor or average human being, you do not require any mentor. You just have to have some teachers or some information here and there which you can consume and become what you want. But if you really wanted to get into the top 1%, you need a guide. Like if I reflect back, even Bill Gates has a mentor, Warren Buffett has a mentor, Mark Zuckerberg has a mentor, Sachin has a mentor. They are where they are because they have someone to guide them. They may not be that famous, but it is only because of them they became famous. And it's not that for you to only become famous, you need a mentor. That's not what I mean. But first, for you to understand your true potential, I think you need a guide. So that is the reason why I decided then I would definitely require a mentor to someone who can tell me my shortfalls, like where I lack. Only then I can improve myself. So
Right.
yeah, that's the reason.
Yeah, and I so much resonate with that. Like, of course, a mentor is not only for us to coach multiple things, but also to help us identify our own potential and unlock that. Right.
Exactly.
So you found a mentor here. You found Passionpreneur Mentorship, which started helping you. Right. How did it help you in your personal life? Did it help you anyways in your personal life, if it has? And how did it help you in your professional life?
Yes, sir. I think if you're not personally happy, you cannot get the professional success, which is what I always believe. That is what I'm trying to tell my coming generation doctors also in my mentorship. Sujata ma'am, especially, she actually, when I was feeling low because of my some personal issues, she actually genuinely felt, and the warmth that she offered, the way she used to ask about my family, like, first take care of these things, Harsha, it's okay, we are with you. Those sense of caring, that means a lot. So apart from that, what we learn about the business and all that, yeah, that is there. But getting into that personal touch is not which I find in any other community. So once I got that help, then definitely professionally also it helped me to come back, bounce back from the swamp and get back in track. Yeah.
Good to know how your co-mentor was able to help you, not only on your professional journey, but in your personal life as well. Right. And you spoke about community. Right. What do you have to say about the Passionpreneur community? We also have a big community out here, right? The Passionpreneur community.
I think community is the power. I think the reason why Passionpreneur has come this long way and inspiring so many people and transforming lives is just because of the power of the community, the culture, the bond, the emotional connect. Without this, all the strategies and tactics, I think they won't last long. I think that is the main primary reason why this is still one of the top platforms where people are learning things and transforming. So I love the community, and I don't in any time soon, I don't want to go past this.
Yeah, for sure. No one wants to do that. I also love this community, very positive one and all, right?
Yes, yes.
And now that you have started working in terms of your own monetization and other things, right? You spoke about personal and professional. Like, do you want to share about any one of your wins you had during the Passionpreneur journey, and how did it inspire you and your family members as well?
Yes, sir. I remember for almost 4 months after joining the mentorship, I was not getting any, I did not monetize my passion,
Mhm.
but I understood and I believe that great things take time, because I'm not here to just to learn about the business, but I'm here to understand how what I start will impact others' lives and add value to them. So that really, really, I loved that. That really inspired me. So I waited patiently. There are so many series of failures when I started to get onto the webinars or one-on-one calls. But eventually, out of the blue, I did not expect. But one day, uh, one of my juniors came on a call. She was my junior while I was doing my post graduation, and I never knew her. But it seems she liked the way I used to teach her and all that. So when I found my passion is to teach, I use the same thing to help people to come out of their mediocrity. So, so this student has come and I helped her out with some problem that she came up to me. When then she asked, "What next, sir?" I was like, "Okay." Then finally I told, "Oh, this is how it is. So if you really wanted to, move beyond this and learn some skills to become successful doctor, then there is a path." Then she's like, immediately she signed up without any hesitation. I did not try to close her also. She upfront came and she paid. And those 3,500 rupees which I got, I think that even if I get 1 crore rupees, I don't think I would get that much happiness. Because yeah, and my family till then, they were also like, he's a doctor, I know why he's doing all these things. Rather he would have, used the same time, go and work. And that is how typically people would think. Of course my wife supported me, she didn't think like that, but of course maybe some of the family members have had that notion. But once they also started seeing the value that people are getting through this, I think that money is a token which speaks actually. So
Right.
they were very happy. Then eventually, the next immediately another doctor has come. She was seeing my content, and she was also actually from Passionpreneur family,
Okay.
from the master class. So she also came in the same way. She asked like, I helped her out with something. She was like, "What next?" It's like, oh my God. When I tried so hard, it never happened. When I was like, just purely went on a call to provide value, they got it. So then next was like 50,000, which I got. And once my family members saw these results, they were like, "I think you're doing great. You should not give up on this. It's okay if you lag behind your profession, but please don't stop this." That's how they have changed now. And
Lovely.
yeah, it's great. It's great.
Lovely, lovely to see that from that first bang of 3,500, next making 50,000, and then of course the continuation in your banks and wins and all that is happening, right? It's amazing, and the way you looked at value, providing value, I think that's lovely. So, as a doctor, you've been into that profession and you have gone through multiple courses, programs, and all. How do you see Passionpreneur program is different than any other programs or courses or trainings you have done in your past?
Yeah. Um, yes, sir. To be frank, I did not get into any other programs previously, but I think I wouldn't have gotten into also. But what made me to get into this community is that one ad which Dev sir was telling about, don't get into this middle class trap.
Hmm.
Uh, okay, this actually sounded very familiar, because me coming from a middle class family, we fell into that trap.
Right.
And I have suffered, like our family has gone through some struggles because of that. And yeah, then I signed up. Once when I signed up, the way Dev sir was teaching, he actually, in the name of teaching how to start a business, he actually started transforming people, which is one thing which I really liked. But then after getting into the community, then I started comparing by talking to my friends who were in different communities. They were like, they got into some programs wherein they were talking about spirituality, talking about that other things. And in the name of that, they are making money. But here it is different. In the name of making us, in the name of teaching us how to monetize your passion, he actually is focusing on the spiritual transformation, which is the real power. Once you have crafted your character in and out, then I think money is just a fringe benefit. So I think I don't see any other community, focusing on the principles rather than just the tricks and strategies. So which I really love from Dev sir and the community.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. And since you have been working on your own journey, passion, building business around it and all, I'm sure there will be multiple challenges in the entrepreneurship journey when you're working on your passion. How do you handle this? All right. What today you have learned or being able to implement from Passionpreneur, which is helping you to keep moving forward?
How do you implement in the sense of
how do you keep moving forward in spite of challenges? I'm sure you go through a lot of challenges during the
yes,
journeys and all.
actually,
So what helps you?
As we speak, also there are some challenges which I'm going through personally, but I just switched over from that to this, and some of the lessons which I learned from Dev sir is about mental toughness, how to overcome any obstacles in life. These are the principles that keep me alive. And being an entrepreneur or healthcare entrepreneur or being a doctor, yes, we do undergo tremendous stress because of the professional and personal challenges. But the only thing that keeps me motivated is my why. So, as Dev sir says, if your why is stronger, you can go through any how.
Right.
So I think that one line keeps me going. And that is what I wanted the next generation doctors or anyone to first focus and find their purpose. Once they find their purpose, they will automatically get the strength from the universe to go through any hurdles or challenges in life.
Great. I think it's really inspiring to know how you are moving ahead in the journey using your purpose, your reason, your why. That is very strong to add value and help others out there. And of course, you have transformed yourself. Your journey is going great now. But then there are people outside the Passionpreneur community. Would you recommend Passionpreneur Mentorship Program to others? If yes, what would you want to say to them?
Absolutely, sir. I would 100% recommend this, and I've already started recommending to my friends. My wife, she herself said next year I'll join, because she said that the way the people are not leaving us behind just because we did not monetize in the time period, but even we are given some other extra time, given more push. Everyone may not learn or get the results in the same pace, but understanding that, being hand holding them, giving them sufficient time and extra support is something which I really liked, and she understood that. And she herself said that next time probably I'll also join the Passionpreneur. And anyone who is watching this, please, I would say, if you really wanted to discover yourself, if you wanted to find out why you are born, come and join the Passionpreneur Mentorship.
Great. Thank you. And really inspiring to see your journey. So what is your big goal ahead for future? What is your goal now?
The big goal is that I wanted my mission Happy Doctor, is which I have started to transform next generation doctors to become stress proof and high performance healthcare entrepreneurs, which I am working on currently. And probably in the next 5 years, I'm seeing that this should be an international campaign. And And every doctor should feel privileged to be part of this mission. That is my big goal. And every doctor should find their purpose and start adding more value to the community in large. Yes.
That's a wonderful goal and a noble cause as well, because doctors are the one who are, I think, the highest in the society in terms of serving and all. So it's wonderful to see how you want to transform their lives. So all the best for that. And thank you once again for being here and sharing your journey, your experience, and inspiring others.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you and have a wonderful day.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.